ist so geil, dass das alles noch so ziemlich, also echt detailliert ist, so aus der Entfernung noch. Mega. Und dann wieder höher. Wieder hier lang. Da ist er schon und liest. War ja klar. Es war klar, dass er wieder nur am Lesen ist, oder?
You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery. When actually, all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside while you read your book.
Mhm. Wir haben nachgeforscht und herausgefunden, was Fürst Mao Chai für Geschäfte macht.
I see.
Reisende
I
erzählen.
guessed as much.
Did you
Okay.
really guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They will know what to do. My liege,
Okay.
for reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes,
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
hence why I said there's no need for you to read it. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
Er hat einfach nur eine Sauklaue.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Why would they want to help us? Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems they oversee a lot of business that goes on around here.
Okay.
Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action. Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget.
Okay.
This is something we cannot do on our own.
Okay.
Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in this.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help Chang the Ninth, right?
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. To savor the memory is ample reward.
Okay.
Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading your book, don't
Ja.
you?
Einfach nur
Thank you in
Buch lesen.
advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you near Lioli Pavilion.
Hey, stop ignoring Paimon!
Das macht er nur, weil du immer so unfreundlich bist, Simon. Nur deshalb. Don't ask so.
Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this letter.
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Okay.
Can we actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare.
Okay.
Please take a seat here in Lioli Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
Okay.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment.
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please, this way.
Ja. Sehr lieb von dir, Kay. Dankeschön. Kritik ist sau wichtig.
And Paimon
Zumindest
thought we'd
finde
get
ich's
kicked out
sehr
or
wichtig.
turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Bisschen.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Mountsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth. Since Gentry Mountsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liu. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Teyvat would be unable to make their product.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui.
Ja, das ist auch immer.
But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the harbor?
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter.
Okay.
First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Ching the Ninth.
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Wow, so many Mora! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli Pavilion and eat there for a whole month!
Die Gilde kann sich's wohl erlauben.
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters.
Und schon ist es dunkel.
Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Okay.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the sellers in
nichts
the
zum
city,
Einsammeln.
then the
Schade.
chasm, and then last but not least...
Nee, ich finde es klasse. Und es ist eine total schöne Eigenschaft von einem Menschen. Jemand, der nicht nur nach sich selbst guckt. Das finde ich total angenehm. So. Fühle ich mich in meinem Team wieder wohl. Wie gesagt, noch habe ich selber kein Geld. Ich muss mir eine neue Cam kaufen. Wirklich muss. Und nicht nur, weil ich allgemein eine neue, bessere Cam brauche, sondern weil ich für bestimmte Dinge 2 Cams brauche. Ich habe heute eine normale Fotokamera versucht, eine
Good day, my
Sony.
friend. My apologies, but I'm out of stock at the moment. Please try again next time.
Mit der hat aber so gut wie nichts so versucht, wie ich das gern gehabt hätte. Leider muss ich sagen, dass wir im Moment keinen Nachschub mehr haben. Alles ausverkauft. Was?
Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products. No, that I still have, although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail.
Okay.
Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. Give me a second to think.
Ja, das kenne ich.
All right, I'll do it.
Zwar nicht für
need you to sign
V-Model,
for it.
aber wobei ich den, wo du jetzt gerade drin hast, ich finde ihn total knuffig.
Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
Ja. So, Andrei. Willkommen. Wie kann ich dir heute... Oh, Moment, ich habe schon Feierabend. Was ist denn los? Was machst du da? Ich bin sicher, dass du all das genossen hast, was der Hafen von Liyue bieten hat. Da Snezhnaya meine Heimat ist, war ich anfangs sehr zurückhaltend, als ich von der Bank des Nordens nach Liyue versetzt wurde. Aber je mehr ich über Liyue erfahren habe, desto mehr hat es mir gefallen. Dinge wie das Meer und die Atmosphäre der Stadt, alles ist ganz anders als bei mir zu Hause. Haha. Meine Heimatstadt ist nicht ganz so lebhaft wie die geschäftige Stadt Liyue. Und ich bin bereits Hals über Kopf in Liyue-Küche verliebt. Denn sie ist nicht nur vielfältig, sondern auch noch perfekt, Farbe, Geschmack und Aroma betrifft. Aber auch so könnte ich ihre Majestät, der Zarin von Snezhnaya, niemals den Rücken kehren. Ich habe mit dem Falschen geredet, ne? Reden? Ich muss hierher, aber ich kann hier mit niemandem sonst reden. Es wird nochmal eine Cam sein. War, glaube ich, auch nochmal Logitech. Ne? Es war, glaube ich, nochmal Logitech. Ob ich's da?
You can't beat the atmosphere here in Liyue.
103 €. Das wäre die, mal sehen? Die Logitech Streamcam. Die kann man sogar drehen ohne großartige Probleme. Ja, das geht wirklich. Es ist halt, man kann eine teure Kamera kaufen und nutzen. Das Problem ist aber, dass du da wirklich mit ein paar 100 bis 1000 € dabei bist und dann mit der Kamera vielleicht nicht klarkommst. Die Streamcams oder Webcams sind halt so einfach aufgebaut, dass man die wirklich direkt anschließen und nutzen kann. Und nur ein paar Kleinigkeiten verändern muss, ohne sich großen Stress zu machen. Die Cam, die ich jetzt habe, ist die Logicam C922. Ist auch eine Streamcam. Und die hat irgendwas zwischen 60 und 80 € gekostet. Ich weiß es gar nicht mehr richtig. Und jetzt möchte ich aber die Streamcam zusätzlich, die dann als Hauptcam und die andere dann als Tischcam sozusagen. Also die, wo ich jetzt habe, soll dann Tischcam werden. Interessanterweise nicht, nein. So hoch kommst du nur, wenn du eine Kamera kaufst. So wie eine Sony.
You can't beat the atmosphere.
Dann wird es definitiv teurer. So. Also hier können wir gerade nicht weitermachen, ne? Gucken wir mal kurz auf der Map. Nächstes müssen wir hierher.
Beat the atmosphere
Ich
here.
frage mich, warum ich da jetzt nicht weitermachen kann. Man kriegt Webcams oder Cams zum Stream eigentlich relativ günstig. Wenn du halt 4K oder so haben willst, dann musst du richtig arg in die Tasche langen.
Thank you so very much, lady.
Okay.
Hi, anything I can do for you?
Ja, ich hätte gerne all deinen Kohlapis.
You want all my core lapis? I've already agreed to several orders. That said, none are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive.
Mhm. Wird dir alles sofort abnehmen.
Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change in Liyue.
Die weiß schon, was abgeht. Anscheinend wird es wieder einige Anpassungen in Liyue geben.
Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Come, let us sign a contract. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business with us.
Okay.
Thank you so very much, lady.
Oh je. Haben wir nur noch den letzten. Da muss ich jetzt wahrscheinlich ein bisschen vorspulen. Oder ist das drunter? Nee, das scheint genau hier zu sein. Drunter ist... Doch. Natürlich ist der hier drunter. Hat es mir nur nicht angezeigt. Aber der verkauft doch Blumen.
You can't beat the atmosphere here in Liyue.
Ja, das muss ich wahrscheinlich auf jeden Fall auch noch sammeln.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Ah, okay.
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Tja, man kann nicht alles wissen.
Golden Housemaiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur.
Okay.
You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
Nun ist der Tag also doch gekommen.
Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Hat er das nicht gerade schon?
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens. Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
Dir endlich sagen, was ihr kaufen wollt? Du, was du dafür haben willst?
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Ich weiß eigentlich gar nichts über Seidenblumen.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird.
Er ist hübsch. Aber nervt.
But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the seven.
Okay.
Rex, like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. This
Ja,
is the
genau.
only rite of parting to take place for one of the seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case.
Seit 3700 Jahren. Weißt du denn über alles Bescheid, Zhongli?
Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
Es wäre verwunderlicher gewesen, hätte er sein Beutel Mora dabei gehabt.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Ja?
Yes, in a sense.
Ja, das glaube ich auch.
Well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension.
Aber ich glaube, ich weiß schon, wer es ist. So wie ich bei Venti schon am Anfang wusste, wer es ist, ohne dass ich die Story kannte. Weil Venti einfach zu ähnlich aussah mit dem Gott. Zu ähnlich. Man hätte den Gott ja wenigstens irgendwie, keine Ahnung, verändern können. Mit offenen Haaren oder so. Die Zöpfe mit der Farbe. Es war zu offensichtlich. Guckt euch die Statue an, guckt euch Venti an, dann wisst ihr es. Ja, ich glaube, er ist unser Geogott, ne?
It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true.
Ja, leider.
Since these
Traurigerweise.
flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Ja, können
Why
wir.
wouldn't I
Nimm die
be?
Blumen und...
I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Hier.
So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Mhm.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Nein, ich mag Venti ja auch. Ich fand es irgendwie
Please,
klasse,
it's the
dass
least
Venti
I
der
could
Gott
do.
ist. Voll darüber gefreut. Venti ist halt einfach total niedlich. Ja.
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Da hört man sofort, dass es reiche Leute sind. Paimon. Ich mag Paimon irgendwie
Hence,
einfach
I need you
total.
to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
Jetzt brauchen wir Racer. Irgendjemand muss ja gut riechen können. Benti und Clemon statt Cutie Chas, absolut.
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Okay. Freut mich.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Jetzt haben sich die Stories gerade überschnitten. Da hinten müssen wir hin. Müssen wir nicht erst noch... Anscheinend noch nicht.